Hello, kindergarten families. My name is Elizabeth Schapker. This is my 4th year at Plano Elementary teaching kindergarten, and it is such a wonderful place. You guys are really lucky that you are coming into Plano. It's really such a special place for you to start your child's learning career. So we are going to continue our kindergarten readiness video. We are on the slide that says approaches to learning. So what does this mean for your child? This is a time where you will see a lot of transition with your child's maturity. As far as their curiosity, you will see that they're going to start questioning a little more, asking those why questions. Well, why? Well, why? So this is a great time for you to encourage all of your child's learning experiences. So on the next slide, we're going to talk about what you can do at home to help your child. So when they are coming to kindergarten, they will be expected to follow 2 or 3-step directions. 3-step is normally towards the end of the school year, but we like to start off with 2-step directions right away. What a 2-step direction might look like at home would be if you asked your child to take their shoes off and put them in their room. So you would say, Charlie, can you please take your shoes off and go put them in your room? All in one sentence. So then if Charlie is able to take his shoes off, that's following direction 1. And then he goes and puts them in his room. That's following direction 2. So doing things like that can help your child really start learning those complex directions. Also, giving them more responsibility at the house is very important. In kindergarten, they will be expected to clean up centers on their own. They will be able to learn how to cooperate with others as they are cleaning. So if your child is not already putting their own toys away, this is a good time to start doing that. Arranging play dates with your child's peers. I know right now in-person play dates are not feasible, but as soon as our social distancing goes away, I would encourage you to really get that face-to-face peer interaction with your child. Okay, so we are moving on to our general knowledge in mathematics. What does this mean for your child? You can go ahead and read through those basic points, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we expect in kindergarten. When they are coming in, basic knowledge of shapes. What we mean by that is 2-dimensional shapes, such as circle, rectangle, square, triangle, hexagon, all of those shapes. Also knowing their basic colors, pink, orange, green, and so on. Counting to 30 would be great. We would really encourage you to start with 10 and to also know what those numerals mean. So getting that one-to-one correspondence. What I mean by that is if you say, can you count 5 grapes? They can put 5 grapes in front of them. So that's something you can work on at home. Okay, so more things that you can do at home, discussing colors, shapes, and quantities. Some fun activities for this would be just throughout the house, talking about what they see. Oh, this picture frame. What does this picture frame look like? What shape? What color is your dinosaur? What color do you think your hair is? And using realistic colors for those descriptions. Positional words are one of the first things that we talk about in kindergarten as well. When you are working on this at home, just using it in normal conversation would really benefit your child, such as, hey, Susie, can you hand me the fork that is beside your plate? Can you put your T-Rex inside of your toy box. All of these things are using positional words where your child will naturally learn what those mean. Also, another great mathematics idea that you can do at home would be to start sorting. Sorting by color, sorting by shape, sorting by what type of item it is. For example, you can sort laundry, you can sort different toys, you can sort outside toys to inside toys. All of these things are great to do to really get your child to start recognizing different groups and similarities and differences. Okay, so literacy. Literacy is very important to have coming into kindergarten. We put in all caps, read frequently. So what I mean by this is obviously your child has not had the skills yet to read independently. So when you are reading with your child, it is very important that you're pointing out things that might be pretty obvious to us as adults, but that children haven't been exposed to. So for example, when you're holding the book, using your pointer finger and having it follow along on the words. So that way they are learning that words are read from left to right and from top to bottom. Also, the way you are holding the book, this would be a great time to start your child holding the book themselves. Also being able to turn the page, one page at a time, and knowing that when we are starting on the book, which is the front of the book, the back of the book, are we holding the book upside down? All of those things are very important to your child for their literacy capabilities. So we also would like for you to start learning uppercase letters and lowercase letters. You can also expose your child to writing using different utensils such as crayons, markers, pencils, pens, all of those great things. Also, we would like for you to start calling attention to beginning of words and the ending of words. So the sound that your child is hearing. So for example, I'm holding a pencil. Can you say that with me? We're holding a pencil. All right, with this slide, Miss Brown is going to take over. It was so nice talking with you guys tonight, and I hope to see all of your smiling faces at Plano soon.